What does a puffy eye, a double chin, and a jowl all have in common? Sounds like a joke, right? Hi, I'm Amy, licensed esthetician, and the answer is lymph. People always say, what is lymph? And I talk about it all the time. Lymph is this liquid that flows throughout our body. It's actually our body's detoxification system. It's basically floating throughout our body, picking up all the bad toxins, and then it goes through our kidneys and our liver and somehow gets it out. But if we get lymph accumulation in our legs and our feet and our toes and our hands and our fingers, we can move our body to help move the lymph. See, lymph doesn't have its own pumping system, so we kind of have to help move it along. And when it comes to our face, sometimes it just gets stagnant and stays there. Sometimes it's from aging, sometimes it's lifestyle, like you had a really salty dinner last night, it shows up as a puffy eye, or one too many glasses of wine can do it. But lymphatic drainage is super healthy and super important for our entire body. But here's a simple way that you can use it on your face. Now, please remember, if you have your lymph nodes removed on your neck, this is something that you cannot do. So check with your doctor. But for most of us, we can do it. And sometimes you'll always hear me say, start at your chest. So you can just do either something super light like this along the chest, or just press along your collarbone and where your neck meets. It's not a lot, just maybe 4 or 5 presses. Now we have to move up, and around the ear area, there's other lymph nodes. So I like to make the V sign, and on either side of my ears, I'm just moving front and back together. And I just have clean skin, and also maybe 7 or 8 times. Now we get to the eyes. And note, if you're doing stuff with your eyes and you're not seeing a result, it could be because you're not opening up the lymph on the neck. So for the eyes, the simplest method is we're going to use our ring finger. I like to brace with my hand on the other side of my nose, and I'm just lightly pressing along the orbital bone right up to my hairline. And I do that about 3 or 4 times. And the last movement that I do, I'm going straight down in front of my ear, right down to my neck, because I have to push out that lymph. And then we can also do the upper eyelid as well. I like to brace with one hand, and the same thing. I'm putting light pressure, 2, 3, 4 maybe, go back to my ear and pull it down. For some people, they'll see a result right away. For others, you may have to do it a few days in a row. So sometimes when people tell me it looks like I lost weight, it's usually because I did lymphatic drainage on my face.